The development.
So how do we
We create our
how
we
do we
create our
create
own
a system that protects us?
we create our own council of people, organization. You know, you think about you have your Black Panther Party, right? We should be able to have our own council around the world, whether it's in China, whether it's in Africa, whether it's anywhere. You know, we should be able to have our own protection because we are not protected around the world.
Well, we
We're not.
have, like you said, this is like this is our country, but we don't have representation in this
Black,
country.
yes.
Like what I'm saying is this: Black people are the only people in the world. Black Americans are the only people in the world who don't have a country that protects us. Like if you think about anybody else, whether they're coming from Ghana or whether they're coming from Ireland, Australia,
Mm-hmm.
Cuba, wherever. If if a Cuban, an Australian,
They have a
a
home to go
Ghanaian,
to.
if anybody gets killed on U.S. soil, it creates an international crisis.
Mm-hmm.
But all day, every day, Black people are illegally killed in this country, and nobody comes to our defense.
Exactly.
Nobody in the entire world.
We are gaslit. Black people are gaslit around the world. Everyone gaslights us. Everybody gaslights the Black American. For me, going to China, going to Africa, going to different places of the world on our resilience and who we are, what we offer to the world. Everyone loves our culture. Look at it. And the whole purpose is to keep us suppressed so they can benefit off of it. You know, and as I've gone through the last 3 years of this shift of wanting to immerse myself, having a global impact, it's been a beautiful journey. But I will say, I believe there's a shift for me because as I'm in this space, not because an idea and thought and people, these foundational, Black people have something to say about, oh, don't do this, and you've never went through the journey. You're talking to somebody who's living it, right? I've dedicated time to go into a country to learn the country, learn how can I get my citizenship within a year, learn the land. But in these moments, I see how we are not protected. We are not protected around the world. And I'm not saying Black people. So I want to get off when people talk about the diaspora, they talk about Black people. I understand African Black people. I'm talking about Black Americans.
Well, that's what FBAs are
focus.
talking about.
So exactly. So the Black Americans, but a lot of people are talking and don't have any experience, right? I am not someone who follows. I want to go and seek and understand before someone gives me this concept who've never been outside of the country, who's never been anywhere else, and to just have this thought and idea. My relationships, I have friendships and people all over the world. I see how government operates in that country. I see how our government operates. And I'm saying that in order to have shared community, we have to protect ourselves. And right now, America already has a plan, honestly, to combine all Black people together. Whether you're African, whatever you are, when you come to America, you're Black, right? And in a lot of ways, I do see the shifts.
Now, you just messed up the lives of millions of Africans who are going to come here thinking that they are different from Black people in America. Millions over time. I'm not saying millions in 1 year, whatever, but over time, because let's face it, there are Africans who think they're special, who think they're different, who think that
and so it's because of they've been taught. Yeah.
They think their feet walk on water in regards to Black people, and they treat everybody, I mean everybody, better than they would treat a Black person. Come to our country.
But I will say
our country.
I'm not going to say that for I'm not going to say that for everybody.
No, I'm not saying everybody. But I'm saying that there are a segment of Africans who come to the United States and look down, and they'll set up shop, and actually. They will actually have Black customers and look down on those Black customers.
And so there's a lot of unlearning that we have to do as people, right? In general, because they have been taught by what they see on the television that America has given to the world.
Right.
Do you get?
Yeah.
I literally sit in a table of beautiful African women and I have to defend myself as a Black American woman. And we're having open conversation. And when I say defend, it's beautiful because the goal, when you're sitting around people that are on the same path of understanding, you never have an argument when you're trying to problem solve. We're all trying to get to solve the problem.
Right.
Right. But I also had to let them they didn't realize that I'm a Black woman sitting at a table and you're saying, why when y'all come here, y'all do this? Or why Black women, well, y'all don't really know who you are, because of culture. And it's my job to teach you. I'm going to teach you. Like I taught on that panel, on that clip. I'm going to teach you also because you have also been programmed. They didn't get this from anywhere. This is what America has pushed out about us. So then, like myself, let's have a conversation. Why do you believe we do not have culture? Who told you that? We have a culture. You see it every day. The lights that are on right now is because of who? Right? When you come to the country, when you come to America, the benefits, when you get to check that box, what category do you fall under? You put Black, those grants or, whatever it is that our ancestors have created that you benefit from. I want people to understand who we are. And so as Black Americans, and I believe it was T.D. Jakes who said something profound in one of his sermons. He said about, had not we been slaves, the way that we think, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, no, when they come here, they're confident because they have the confidence of who they are because of their culture. We are our people, and it was not suppressed. We're resilient beings. Imagine shadow slavery. We've done all this, and somebody telling you you don't have a culture and you don't know who you are. That's a narrative that they put out about us. We are the gold. And it's the data shows it of who we are and what we do. So me sitting at the table with these women who are openly, when we finish the conversation, you know what? I'm so thankful I met you because I never thought about it like that. The music that you listen to, the slang, the fun, the TikTok, where do you think that comes from? Black women, Black American women. What do I learn from you? I learned beautiful things from my African women, right? In a lot of ways.